Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics, bringing to you game number 39 of the All-Time Greats Tournament and game 2 of the series between the 1927 Yankees and the 2019 Washington Nationals. I think we're ready for the starting lineups. First, I'm playing center field is Earl Coombs. Second at shortstop is Mark Koenig. Third in left field, Babe Ruth. Batting fourth at first base, Lou Gehrig. Batting fifth in right field, Bob Meusel. Batting sixth and playing second base, Tony Lazzeri. Batting seventh and third base, Joe Dugan. Batting eighth and catcher, Johnny Grabowski. And Willie Moore is the pitcher. For the Washington Nationals, Adam Eaton will bat first and play right field. Trey Turner is at shortstop. Batting third is Anthony Rendon at third base. Batting fourth is Juan Soto in left field. Batting fifth is Howie Kendrick at first base. Kurt Suzuki is the catcher. As Drupal Cabrera playing second base. Victor Robles in center field. And Max Scherzer is important game for the Nationals to stay in this tournament. Let's play ball. Max Scherzer toes the rubber for the hometown team, and Earl Coombs steps in the box. 56 is the roll. That's going to be a swing and a miss for strike three. And already, Max Scherzer has his strikeout ball going. He struck out 300 in 2018, 243 last year. He also has 2 career no-hitters to his credit. Mark Koenig of the Yankees, shortstop, steps in. 31 is a 9. We're using Apba Basic today. Both teams are fielding column 2. There's going to be a single for Mark Koenig. But as we do, we have stealing ratings for both teams. We'll use those in master games sort of way. Here is Babe Ruth, first base runner of the game. Koenig is a average speed runner. Here is the Bambino. 1 for 3 yesterday with a triple and 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch from Max Scherzer. 51 is a 8 against the B. That's going to be a ball hit on the ground to third base. It's going to be a 5-3 out. Koenig goes to second with 2 away. Lou Gehrig. 33 for Lou Gehrig. That's a 3. The runner on second. That's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. A home run for Lou Gehrig. The Iron Horse will drive in Koenig and himself. 2-0 New York. And in the series, he is 3 for 4 with a double and homer. Bob Meusel. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. Juan Soto is under it and makes the catch, but the Yankees start out on top. 2-0 Nationals coming to bat. Willie Moore takes the mound for the Yankees. He was a 30-year-old rookie in 1927, but had his best year in 27, winning 19 games, 2.28 earned run average. Willie Moore from Bonita, Texas. Adam Eaton steps in the box for the Nationals. One 6 is the roll. That's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Mark Koenig throw to Gehrig at first, 1 down. Trey Turner. 56 is the roll. That's going to be 39. Strike 1. Willie Moore is a grade A-Y-Z pitcher. 46 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 away. Anthony Rendon. Rendon was a 55. That's going to be a let's see, pop fly to third base, caught by Joe Duggan. And the Nationals go 3 up and 3 down in the first. We go to the top of the second inning. Yankees 2, Nationals nothing. Tony Lazzeri leads off for the Yankees. 14 is a fly ball to Juan Soto in left field, 1 away. Jumping Joe Dugan, the third baseman. 35 is a 39. That's a strike. 43 is a ground ball back to Scherzer. Throws over to Howie Kendrick at first base. There's 2 down. And here is Johnny Grabowski. Pat Collins did the catching yesterday. Grabowski is in today. 63 is a fly ball to center field, caught by Victor Robles. 3 up and 3 down for the Yanks. We go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 New York. Juan Soto will lead off for the Nationals. 64 is the roll that's going to be a base on balls. Soto is fast. First Nationals base runner. Howie Kendrick is the batter. Let's see. They may start the runner. Hit and run. 54 is a 32. That's going to be a fly out to right field. Soto must return to first. Here is Kirk Suzuki. 1-2 is going to be a ground ball to second base. Tony Lazzeri has it, flips to Koenig for the out of second, over to Gehrig. It's a 4-6-3 double play. Go to the top of the third inning, 2-0 New York. Wilson Moore leads off the third for the Yankees. 31 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. That is Scherzer's second strikeout. Scherzer, a product of the University of Missouri. Coach Jameson has sent a number of solid players to the major leagues, guys like Gibson at Minnesota, and Ian Kinsler went there. He went there 1 year in 2003. Aaron Crow went to Missouri as well. Here is Earl Coombs, the top of the order. 34 is a fly ball to center field. Robles has it, and there's 2 down. Mark Koenig. 62 is going to be a ground ball to second base for the third out. Go to the bottom of the third inning. Yankees 2, Nationals 0. As Drupal Cabrera steps in the box for the Nationals, 52 is a 27. That's going to be a ground out to third base. Joe Duggan has it, throws to Gehrig, 1 away. Victor Robles. 43 is a ground ball back to the pitcher, Wilson Moore, flips to first, 2 down. And here is Matt Scherzer. Mad Max steps in the box for Washington. 43 is a ground ball back to the pitcher as well. That'll complete the third inning. We go up to the fourth inning. New York 2, Washington 0. In the top of the fourth, Max Scherzer will be looking at the middle of Murderer's Row. Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, and Bob Musell. Here's the pitch to Babe Ruth. 33 roll. That's going to be a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. The Babe goes deep, and we have a 3-0 New York lead. Here is Lou Gehrig. 1-3 is going to be a base on balls. Bob Musell, average speed at first base. 52 for roll from Musell. 27 is going to be a fielder's choice. 5-4. Gehrig's out at second. Anthony, let's see. Anthony Michael Tony Lazzari steps in the box for New York. 34 is a fly ball to center field. 2 down. Jumping Joe Dugan. After his playing days, in New York, he became a Boston Red Sox in 1929 and hit 304 for the Red Sox. He hit 280 lifetime career. Here's the pitch to Dugan. 25 is a 8 against a B with a runner on first. That's going to be a ground out to third base for the third out of the inning. But on the home run by Babe Ruth, Yankees had one. They lead 3-0. Through 3, Wilsie Moore has faced the minimum of Nationals. We're at the top of the order, and Adam Eaton rolls a 25. That's going to be a pop out to third base, I believe. Let's see, 9, 8. Ground out shortstop, sorry. Ground out to shortstop for Adam Eaton. Trey Turner. 65 is a pop out to the catcher, Johnny Grabowski. 2 down. Here is Anthony Rendon. 54 is a fly to right, caught by Bob Musell, and 3 up and 3 down go the Nationals in the 4th. We go to the top of the 5th inning, 3-0 New York. Johnny Grabowski will lead off for the New York Yankees. He came from the Chicago White Sox last year, came just in time as there were some injury problems with the other 2 catchers for the Yankees, Pat Collins and Benny Bendal, during the 1927 season. 51 is going to be a single for John Grabowski. Average speed at first, Wilsie Moore. Wilsie Moore will square around and try to lay one down. Here's the pitch. 35 is a strike. 54 is a 32. That's going to be a 5-4, 5-3 sacrifice. Grabowski goes to second, 1 away. Earl Coombs. 356 hitter in 1927. 56 is a swing and miss for strike 3. 2 outs, and now Mark Koenig. .44 for Koenig is a 7. Base hit for Koenig, and the runner scores. 4-0 New York. That brings up Babe Ruth. And the Yankees have outscored the Nationals in this series 14-2. Here's the pitch to Babe Ruth. 23 is a 12. It's going to be a ground out to second base. 4-3. Yankees add another one. We go to the bottom of the 5th. New York 4 and Washington 0. 20-year-old Juan Soto will try to get something started for the Nationals in the 5th. 54 is the roll. It's a fly ball to Bob Musell in right field, 1 away. Howie Kendrick. .15 is a single for Kendrick. And the Nats first baseman will be on with 1 out. Kurt Suzuki had a good year in 2019, 17 homers, 280 at-bats. 54 for Suzuki. That's going to be a fly out to right field, 2 down. And now as Drupal Cabrera. 31, that's 2 balls and no strikes. 55. Ground ball to first base, flips to the pitcher for the 3rd out, and Wilsie Moore has been in control of the Nats through 5. It is 4-0 New York. Top of the 6th, and Lou Gehrig leads off for the Yankees. Homered in the 1st inning, and that was a 2-run home run. Here's the pitch to Lou Gehrig. 55 is a 6. That's going to be a double to lead off the 6th inning for the Yankees. Bob Musell. .44 for Musell. That's going to be a single. And Gehrig will score 5-0 New York. Timeout. That'll do it for Max Scherzer, and Wander Sorrell will be brought in for the Nationals. He would be a grade C pitcher, X modifier. He was 6-9 with a 4.5 earned run average in 2019. Tony Lazzeri steps in the box for New York. No outs. 1 run is in. 41 is a ground ball double play. 6-4-3. Joe Duggan. 44 is a single for Duggan. The catcher, John Grabowski. Swirl in the stretch. Here's the pitch. 44 is going to be another single. And that's to right field. Duggan will go to third. And the Yankees have runners on the corners with 2 outs. And we'll see more coming to bat the pitcher. .54 is a fly ball to right field. That is the 3rd out. But the Yankees add another tally, 5-0 New York. Victor Robles will lead off the bottom of the 6th inning for Washington, and then we'll probably see a pitch hitter and go to the top of the order. We'll see more winds and throws. 23, that's going to be a ground ball to third base. Joe Duggan throws to Gehrig, 1 away. Pinch hitter for Washington is Wilmer Defoe. 1-1 roll for Defoe. That's going to be a single. And Nationals will have a fast runner at first. We see Daniel Hudson is warming up in the bullpen for Washington. He'll pitch the 7th inning. Adam Eaton comes to bat. 42 is a swing and miss for strike 3. That's the second strikeout for Wilson Moore. Trey Turner comes to bat. 41 is a ground ball in the infield to the shortstop, Mark Koenig. He throws to Lou Gehrig's, 3 outs. We go to the 7th inning. It's the Yankees 5, Nationals 0. Daniel Hudson will come on to pitch. He's going to be using his relief rating A with a Y modifier. This game being played in Nationals Park. We went, Lori and I went, we have some relatives who live in Alexandria, Virginia. We went to go see them and went to a Nationals game. We've been to RFK Stadium too, and we didn't, been to a lot of stadiums. RFK was not one we liked, especially my wife. We sat in the upper deck, and as the fans got rowdy, that whole upper deck just shakes underneath. That was a little disconcerting to her. All right. Earl Coombs steps in the box. Did love visiting D.C., though. There's so many wonderful museums. 61 is a 40, and that is a foul ball. Like the Spy Museum and the News Museum. 22 is a single for Earl Coombs. Fast runner at first for New York. Mark Koenig. Nobody out. 61 is a 39. Runner out stealing. I always get in basic up. I give the catcher a chance to throw him out. The catcher for Washington is Suzuki. He is an 8. He will have 11 through 23 opportunity to throw out the base dealer. 45, he is safe. Next pitch to Mark Koenig, 64, is a strikeout. Koenig goes back to the dugout, a strikeout victim, but here comes Babe Ruth, who homered in the 4th inning. It's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch to the Babe. 26 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 outs. Lou Gehrig. 53 for Gehrig is a 19. Fielding column 2, hit by pitch ball. Gehrig tosses aside the bat, trots to first and second. We have 2 outs. Bob Musell, the batter. 35 is a 9 against an A pitcher. That's going to be a ground ball back to Hudson. He throws the first. 3 outs. Yankees don't score in the 7th. Go to the bottom of the 7th. It's New York by 5. Wilson Moore back on in the 7th inning. This will be his point of weakness inning. He'll have to have 3 bad things to happen to him for his grade to go down 1 level. Anthony Rendon leads off for the Nationals. Yeah, I think it was last year. My wife had a training session in D.C., so I tagged along, and we stayed at Lafayette Square part of town, and D.C. is so walkable. We walked to the Bible Museum and enjoyed that as well. But the museums are quite walkable. 1-3 is a base on balls for Anthony Rendon, and that's the first mark against point of weakness. Rendon takes first. Fast runner, Juan Soto. 32 is a ground ball to third. Duggan throws the second and retires Rendon 5-4 to fielder's choice. Soto's the runner. Fast runner. Howie Kendrick, 1 for 2. Singled his last time up. Here's the pitch. 1-3 is a 2 balls and no strikes. Wilson Moore has the Z modifier. 46 is going to be a strikeout, so Moore from behind in the count comes back to strikeout Howie Kendrick. He has to deal with Kurt Suzuki. 62 is a swing and miss for strike 3. We go to the 8th. 5-0 New York. Daniel Hudson goes out to pitch the 8th. And Tony Lazzeri steps in the box for New York. 1-5. That's going to be a base hit for Tony Lazzeri. Here's an opportunity to steal second if he wants to on the 11. 5-run lead. I think they're going to sit tight and let the middle of the order. Oh, wait a minute. We're at the bottom of the order. Joe Duggan. I think he'll sit tight. Let Duggan swing away. 51 is a 9 against an A. That's going to be a infield hit for the third baseman, Joe Duggan. First and second, New York. Now the catcher, Johnny Grabowski. There's the pitch. 46 is a 27. It's going to be a double play, 5-4-3 double play. Lazzeri goes to third, but there's 2 outs, and the pitcher, Wilson Moore, comes to bat. There's a pitch from Daniel Hudson. That's going to be a base on balls. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Yankees lead by 5. It'll be the bottom of the Nationals order, and that means Cabrera, Robles, and probably a pinch hitter for Hudson. Here's a pitch from Wilson Moore. 54 is a fly ball to right field, caught by Bob Musell, and there's 1 away. Vic Robles. 46 is a strikeout. And Wilson Moore is rolling right along. Here's the pitch to the pinch hitter, Big City, Matt Adams hitting for Hudson. 22 for Adams. That's going to be a hit column roll for Matt Adams. 1-3 is a double. Slow runner at second. With 2 outs, I don't think they're going to play it safe. Javi Guerra is warming up in the bullpen. He'll pitch the 9th. And with the top of the order, Adam Eaton. 61 is the roll. That's a 40. Fly out to right field. So that's the end of the 8th. We go to the top of the 9th. 5-0 New York. Javi Garrett comes on to pitch the 9th inning for the Washington Nationals. He is a grade C pitcher, Z modifier. And Mark Koenig steps in the box for New York. The Yankee shortstop is 2 for 4 today and 5 for 9 in the series. 3-3 roll. That's a hit column roll for Mark Koenig. 25 is I believe that's a triple to left center field. That brings up Babe Ruth. The men in pinstripes looking for insurance here in the 9th inning. Babe Ruth is 1 for 4 today with a home run, 1 for 3 yesterday with a triple. Here's the pitch to Babe Ruth. 65 is popped high above the catcher. It's going to, let's see. Well, no, it's behind third base. It's caught by the shortstop. So the pop out is 1 down. Lou Gehrig, infield is back for Washington. 42 is a 9 against a C. It's a fly out to center field. Runner tags and scores. It is 6-0 New York. Bob Musell, brother of Irish Musell, plays for the Giants. 31 is a 8. Base is clear. And that's a base hit for Musell. Yankees have a runner on with 2 outs. Tony Lazzeri. 51 is 8. Single to center, and Musell goes to third. That's Lazzeri's second hit today. Joe Duggan. .26 is a 32. It's a fly out to right field. Closes out the inning, but the Yankees add 1. We go to the bottom of the 9th. New York is up by 6. Wilcie Moore has had 3 bad things happen to him since his sporting weakness. So now he is a grade B pitcher. He's going to stay out there as a grade B and try to finish this game. Trey Turner leads off for the Washington Nationals. If they don't score 7 runs or 6 runs, they're going to be eliminated from this tournament. In this inning, here's the pitch. 35 is a 9. Against a grade B, that's a base hit for Trey Turner. Fast runner at first. Anthony Rendon. 6-6 roll for Rendon. It's a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here. And the Nationals are on the board 6-2. And manager Miller Huggins will call on reliever Bob Shockey to finish this game for Wilcie Moore. And probably shouldn't have sent Moore out tired in the 9th inning. Juan Soto steps in the box. Bob Shockey is a grade B pitcher with an X modifier. Nationals now trail by 4. 1-5 is going to be a base hit for Juan Soto. And Washington is trying to string something together here in the 9th. Here is Howie Kendrick, a 347, 344 hitter in 2019. Here's the pitch from Shockey. 62 is a 22. Fielding column 2, he is hit by pitch ball. Kendrick keeps the line moving with the hit by pitch. First and second, nobody out. Kurt Suzuki. Tying run comes to the on-deck circle. Shockey gets a sign for Grabowski. Goes into his stretch. Here's the pitch. 32 is a 26. That's going to be an infield pop-up to the second baseman, Tony Lazzeri. First out of the ninth inning. As Drupal Cabrera. 44, that's a 8 against a B. Ground out to third base. Joe Duggan throws to first. Base runners advance. Soto goes to third, and Kendrick is at second. But there are 2 outs, and Victor Robles. Tying run is still on the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. 22 from Victor Robles. That's a hit column. 65 is a single over first. Runners score. 2 RBIs for Robles. And now the Nationals are making it interesting. It is 6-4 with 2 outs, and Howie Kendrick at first base. The Nationals will send out Brian Dozier to bat for the pitcher. Dozier hit 20 home runs in 2019, 416 at bats. He is representing the tie and run for the Nationals. Here's the pitch to Brian Dozier. 54 is a fly ball deep to right field, but Bob Musil has room. He makes the catch, and that's the ball game. The Nationals put together a furious 4-run rally in the ninth. They come up 1 short, or 2 short, and the Yankees take the game 6-4. We'll be back with the wrap-up. Well, the Bronx Bombers, Murderers Row, whatever you want to call them, they certainly lived up to their name in this series. They went 30 for 76 in the series for a .394 batting average. Today they scored 6 runs on 15 hits and no errors. The Nationals scored 4 runs on 6 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher was Wilcie Moore. 8 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, only 4 hits given up, 5 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Max Scherzer is the loser, 5 innings, 5 earned runs given up. The star of the game, there are many stars for the Yankees. Everybody's scored pretty much. Everybody had RBIs in the series except for Coombs, the leadoff batter, but he scored a couple of runs. And the catcher, Grabowski, didn't have an RBI today, but he also scored. The rest had RBIs. Lots of multiple hit games. But the star of the game today is, again, Lou Gehrig with a home run and a double, 3 RBIs. Gehrig finished the series 4 for 5 with a homer, 2 doubles, and 4 RBIs. Mark Koenig had the most hits with 6 hits, a triple and a double, 2 RBIs. Ruth was only 2 for 8, but those 2 were a triple and a home run. So Yankee bats dominated. The Nationals were held scoreless for about 15 consecutive innings, and from the second inning yesterday until the ninth inning, and they put together a tremendous rally, scored 4 runs in the ninth to try to come back, but the rally fell short, and they are eliminated from the all-time greats tournament. 27 Yankees move forward in the tournament bracket, and they're scheduled to face the 38 Yankees in round 2. I don't think that's going to happen. My home rules have always played down through the years. I don't like to play the same player against each other. And we'd have that problem mainly with Lou Gehrig. He would not be able to play for both teams at the same time. And I think what we'll do rather is move them to the next bracket. The fourth section of the bracket includes the 98 Yankees. here. So they're going to come up somewhere in this bracket. Probably they may be moved to switch spots with maybe the winner of the Crawfords and White Sox. Something like that maybe. Or Astros and Tigers. I don't know, but one of those games. I'm thinking about it. I know that it's not what you do in tournaments, but I just don't like playing the same organization against each other, and especially if they have some of the same players, like Lazari and Gehrig. But as for this series, it kind of went as expected. The Nationals are a good team, but we're faced with a tall mountain to climb here. The 27 Yankees just dominated, and they move on. Hope you enjoyed the game. Hope you enjoy this tournament. If you do, hit the subscribe and like buttons, and have a good day. Good day, and God bless.